so hard being gracious at what I do, getting paid a fraction of the cost. I'm tired of hearing my sisters say the same thing over and over. You get tired. I hear people go, you work a lot. You have to. The math ain't mathing. And when you start working a lot, you know, you have a team. Big bills come with what we do. We don't do this alone. The fact that we're up is a whole entire team behind us. They have to get paid. So when you hear someone saying, oh, such and such made $10 million, no, that's not, that didn't make it to their account. Know that off the top, Uncle Sam is getting 50%. Okay? So do the math. Now we have $5 million. Your team is getting 30% or whatever your team is off of what you grossed. Not after what Uncle Sam took. Now do the math. So I'm only human, and it seems every time I do something and I break another glass ceiling, when it's time to renegotiate, I'm at the bottom again, like I never did what I just did, and I'm just tired. I'm tired. I'm tired.
I get that.
It wears on you, you know? Because what does that mean? What is that telling me?
What is it telling me? Yeah. And what does it tell me? Yeah.
You know? And if I can't fight for them coming up behind me, then what the fuck am I doing? I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, don't apologize. Don't apologize. I think it's an important message for people to hear, because we see the lights, camera, action.
And then they tell me we don't translate overseas.
Yeah.
I'm tired of hearing that my entire career, 20 plus years in the game, and I hear the same thing, and I see what you do for another production, and when it's time for us to go to bed, you don't have any money. They play in your face. And I'm just supposed to smile and grin and bear it and just keep, like, enough is enough. That's why I have other things. I have my TPH brand. I have my mental wellness. I have other things, because this industry, if you let it, it'll steal your soul. But I refuse to let that happen.
Yes.
All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakadashi, double honors to the apostles, the great millstone, taught us this truth, and give honors to the elect out there that's pushing this truth to the four corners of the globe, that's sincere and diligent. So pretty much, as you can see in the video clip, is giving a synopsis of what's going on. Taiji, I'm probably gonna butcher her name, but Taiji P. Henderson is explaining how she's been used and abused in the industry in Esau's Hollywood. You know, we all know how Hollywood gets down. We all know what those people do to get there, and how they, and the things that they do to sustain their success. So I just want to get a couple of scriptures going into you know, the I guess she's tired, you know, so we're gonna get into that, and I'm gonna explain through the scriptures why she's so tired. You know, Esau's system is not made for Jake. It's not made for us to be successful. It's not made for us to prosper. This is not our rest, you know. So the things that we have to do for success and prosperity, you know, Jake has to sell out for it. Jake has to do abominable acts. You know, they have to sell their soul. You know, do do rituals, pretty much. You know, ritual practices on a right hand side. You know, you have to be in the league with you got to lay in bed with Satan. You know, so first scripture I want to get is Matthew chapter 16 and 26, and it reads, "For what is a man profited if he shall gain the world, the whole world, and lose his own soul?" Right. So, you know, what's the purpose? What's the purpose of all of that money, all of that gain, all of those riches, and you tired, you breaking down mentally. Your health is out of whack. Your soul is you're not at peace. You know, you wake up in a mansion with all that wealth and with the world had with everything what money can buy, and you still are miserable. It's because you don't have that light in you. You don't have that the knowledge and the wisdom and the comfort that these scriptures give you. The Lord gives you because you didn't sold out and you didn't gave your soul to Esau for his worldly um gain. And then on the flip side, also too, it's really a bad deal because even when you get success in Esau's system in his world, you get the cars, you get the clothes, you get the mansions, you get all of that, you still looked at as less than, you still, Esau's gonna make sure that he's gonna put you in your place. It's just a bad deal all around because you still ain't shit. You still a nigga at the end of the day, and you still are, you still in his captivity, right? So let me finish the scripture out. Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? These Hollywood, Jake and Hollywood, and Jake had to do some things. Jake had to, yeah, like sign his name in blood, or her name in this case. Jake then had to sacrifice family members allegedly. Jake then had to do all type of abominable acts, drink blood, uh, lay with animals, anything to degrade and open that vessel up for possession. It just goes deep. So the next scripture I want to get here in a second, but yeah, so Esau's system is dirty, it's wicked. The scriptures say you can't serve two masters, loosely paraphrasing. You gonna love one and despise the other. You can't. A lot of Jake think that just because they get money, that's it. That's the end all be all. You know, when this world will destroy you. You know. So next scripture I want to get is Jeremiah 4 and 22. Let me get it real quick, and it reads, "For my people is foolish; they have not known me. They are sottish children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge." The Lord saying, our people act like kids, microwave babies. They want everything now. Jake don't know how to be patient. Jake don't know how to work and get it out the mud. Jake always complaining, and we're foolish. And we're foolish because we have no understandings of the scriptures, which wisdom and knowledge comes from the scriptures, comes from knowing the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. So, but again, our people are wise to do evil. When it comes to doing evil, our people, they know, the old schools that tell you, hey, Jake could tell you how to pop somebody's wife and what time to go and the best time to do it and all of this other stuff, and then speak proudly about that. Jake know how to do some wicked shit, and they good at it. Jake good at being wicked. Because again, the scripture says that uh, they have no knowledge, you know, none whatsoever. Our people don't know the Lord. They don't know they don't know how to please the Lord. They don't know anything about the scriptures. All they know is this world. When this world will destroy you. Okay. You know? So the next scripture I want to get is Micah 2:10, and it reads, "Arise, ye, and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted, and it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction." You know, we have to come out of this. You know, we have to come out of this world. We have to let go of these mortal thoughts, loosely paraphrasing. You know, we have to understand that this world is ran by the wicked, you know, according to Job 9 and 24. You know, the power was given into the hands of the wicked. So Esau runs this world. So why be in league with this world? Because you know there's nothing on this side. Scriptures just said, "Depart, for this is not your rest." You know, on this side, we're not gonna get anything on this side. Even if you, again, like I said in the video, even if you get the best of the best that this world has to offer, it's still bullshit. It's not worth it. It's not worth your soul. You know, we're not. You know the Israel is not. It's not meant for us to be wealthy. You know, we're supposed to get our daily bread and be content with that. You know, it's not meant for us to be rich. That is not the sole purpose on this side. You know, we're here to do the will of the Lord. You know, we're not supposed to be rolling around in money. You know. So this next scripture I want to get is First Maccabees 1:11, and pretty much, you know, during this time, the book of the Maccabees, it shows an account of some of the Israelites who joined hand in hand with the heathen. And this scripture is really, you know, it fits the video perfect. You know, Taiji Henderson, P. Henderson, whatever her name is, she's crying, and she's remorseful and sad about how the industry in Hollywood is treating her. But you know, again, she joined the heathen in their ways. So let me get back in the scriptures. First Maccabees chapter 1 verse 11. In those days went there out of Israel wicked men, who persuaded many, saying, "Let us go and make a covenant with the heathen, and that are round about us. For since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow." So, you know, and that's the state of mind of Jake. Even though this happened back in, back in the one of our various previous captivities, it's the same till this day, because you know, that's the state of mind of our people. You know, you can't beat them, join them spirit. You know, so there went out wicked Israelites who persuaded other Israelites to join hand in hand and make a covenant with the heathen, right? And they think in their heart that, hey, it was better that I serve my enemy and take crumbs from my enemy than than serving the Lord. You know, they feel sorrow in their hearts. Uh, you know, without their oppressor stepping on their neck. I think that's called Stockholm syndrome. You know, there was another point I wanted to make, but it slipped my mind. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So it's just pitiful. So many Jakes um don't understand. They don't have that comforter of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. They don't have the knowledge and and wisdom and understanding of the scriptures, and that's what gives you that blanket, on a cold, rainy night. That's that protection. That's that hedge. So um yeah, and it's just really sad because uh Jake is the salt of the earth. So we are we set trends. All these other nations want to be like us. So when we fall, you know, we take other Jakes with us. You look at your biggest athlete. Look at LeBron James. Look at all these entertainers that had to put on dresses and then got popped in the ass or got gay allegations coming out. Oh, I was trying to say it that word. Oh, my video don't get flagged. But allegedly. Yeah, so look what's going on in the media, you know. A lot of stuff is coming out. A lot of people had to do dirty things to get this money. We know that money is the root of all evil. So this is Sirach chapter 12 and verse 10, and it reads, "Never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness." So iron eventually, when it's exposed to the oxygen, eventually it's gonna rust. It's gonna that rust is gonna show. It's gonna be exposed. That oxygen does it. Scriptures is saying, never trust thy enemy. You never trust Esau. You never link up with Esau and his and join the left hand side. Now you want to be on the right hand side. You want to be in good standings with Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. You want to do the things that's pleasing to him. What? Fuck Esau. Fuck his world. What is a promissory note? We understand that the dollar's eventually gonna be done away with anyway. When in the time of Jacob's trouble, what's the point in the dollar? You're gonna be using that for fire food. All right, this is last scripture I want to, well, not second to the last scripture I want to get is Jeremiah chapter 2 and verse 33, and it reads, "Why trimmest thy way to seek love?" Right? Why do all these? Why do all this trying to be like Esau? Right? Why do all this trying to live like the Joneses? Why you give your backside over just to ride in the newest car, or to have the a chain around your neck with diamonds and stuff. Like, some of this stuff Jake do, you selling you compromising yourself for what? Makes no sense, right? Therefore hast thou also taught the wicked ones thy ways. So Jake's so wicked. The real wicked one, the son of perdition, Esau, looking at us like, damn. We thought we was wicked, but y'all took it to a whole nother level. So it's just pitiful. Our people are gonna be destroyed, but because for the lack of knowledge. You know, these are simple concepts. What's the point? Who wants to? Why would you want to be famous in Esau systems? In this point, at this point, we know what comes with that. You know, we know what you got to do. You got to sell out for that. And then what kills me is these people who sold out. You want to cry about it. You want to go in a corner and cry about it. Like we supposed to feel sorry for you. You know, when y'all was counting stacks of money, putting money to your ear, like it's like, you know, the money calling sign and or whatever that is. You know, why we don't feel sorry for you, Jakes, because y'all chose where y'all allegiance was, right? All right, last scripture I want to get is Ezekiel chapter 36, starting at verse 31. And it reads, "Then shall ye remember your own evil ways." Right? You know, at the time of your calamity, the Lord's gonna make sure you remember every wicked deed that you did to get to where you at, right? And your doings that were not good, and shall loth yourselves in your own sight for your iniquities and your own abominations. You know, and you gonna feel remorseful. You gonna sit in that vomit, and you gonna roll around in it, and you gonna realize that you sitting and vomiting and you've been rolling around in it. You know, you're gonna remember all of those abominable acts that I named earlier in the video. You gonna remember that. Jake got a conscience, so they remember it anyway. That's why so many of them have alcoholism or they're strung out on drugs, heavy drugs, you know, and got to be signed into the psych houses and stuff. Well, we know that we know what Esau really doing with that. That's another video for another day. But yeah, it's pretty much it. You know, Jake's not meant. We're supposed to be the salt of the earth. We're supposed to be priests. We're supposed to be the priest of the earth. We're supposed to teach these other nations how to conduct themselves according to the statutes, laws, and commandments. Not we. You know, we just through, and that's why 2/3 have to be eradicated. You know, just like in the flood. You know, we got to start over, because 2/3 of our people just not gonna get it, and they don't want to get it. They want to do as they will. It's that do as thy will spirit. Aleister Crowley, which he's a he's a Satanist. You know, this is where all the occult gets their practices from. But yeah, that's it on that. I hope this video was edifying. I want to give all praises to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Shalom. On to the next one.